Keefe officially facing life in prison after this. After 27 long years of the Las Vegas Police Department trying to solve Tupac's case, they've finally come to a conclusion and officially arrested the suspect known as Keefe D. Keefe D used to be a part of the Compton Crips back in the day, which was a rival crew of Tupac's. According to the investigators of this case, it appears the two have had a long-time beef before the crime took place. As most of us know already, it happened on the night of the Mike Tyson match which Tupac attended. As Tupac and his manager Suge Knight were exiting the arena, they ran into Keefe D's nephew and recognized him. It wasn't long before Tupac and Suge Knight started beating on this man for no reason. The guy was clearly jumped in the hotel lobby, and the whole thing was caught on tape, but nobody thought that that very moment would lead to Tupac's passing. According to reports, it said that after this man got jumped, he called his uncle Keefe D, which was in the Las Vegas area. Well, Keefe D and his homies strapped up and hit the road looking for Tupac and Suge. It wasn't long before they found them as they stood out, rolling in a blacked-out Mercedes. Keefe D and his homies pulled up to Tupac at a stoplight and opened the fire. Unfortunately, Tupac passed away 6 days later in a Las Vegas hospital, and his passing was a hip-hop tragedy. At only 25 years old, the rap game lost a pioneer of rap music. This news had the industry shook, but what was even more crazy is how law enforcement couldn't find the suspects. Better yet, take a whole 27 years to. Over 2 decades later, and law enforcement has officially arrested Keefe D and charged him with the passing of Tupac. Keefe is looking at facing a life sentence and is stunned by this news. You'll know what I mean once you see the court footage. Keefe has even tried reaching out to Diddy for help, but the truth is, nobody can help him at this point. There's a lot to get into today, but we'll mainly be sticking to Keefe D officially facing life in prison after this, because this has the industry shook. Nobody thought Tupac's suspect would ever be found, especially 27 years after his passing. Like I said, there's a lot to get into today, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Lime Report. We post daily rap updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. For more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and comment keyword Tupac to enter our brand new giveaway. One lucky viewer will be picked. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Keefe D officially facing life in prison after this. The relationship between Tupac Shakur and Keefe D, whose real name is Dwayne Keith Davis, is a complex and controversial chapter in the history of hip-hop. While their interactions have been shrouded in mystery and speculation, understanding their backgrounds and associations provides insight into their respective lives. Tupac Shakur, born on June 16, 1971 in East Harlem, New York City, had a tumultuous upbringing. Raised by his mother, Afeni Shakur, who was a prominent member of the Black Panther Party, Tupac's early life was marked by activism and the struggle for civil rights. His talent for poetry and rap emerged during his teenage years, and he joined the hip-hop group Digital Underground before embarking on a solo career. Tupac's powerful lyrics, social commentary, and magnetic stage presence catapulted him to fame in the early 1990s. He became one of the most influential and iconic figures in hip-hop, addressing issues like poverty and social injustice through his music. Tupac Shakur had several close friends within the hip-hop community. Notable figures included Snoop Dogg, who shared a bond with Tupac as fellow West Coast artists. Their collaboration on the track, Two of America's Most Wanted, is legendary in hip-hop history. Additionally, Tupac had a close friendship with Jada Pinkett Smith, who has spoken about their deep connection during their time at the Baltimore School for the Arts. Their enduring friendship remained until Tupac's untimely death. Tupac Shakur released a remarkable amount of music during his short life and career. Even after his death, posthumous albums and unreleased tracks continued to be released, cementing his status as a prolific artist. Tupac's acting career was on the rise with the notable roles in films like Juice, Poetic Justice, and Above the Rim. He demonstrated versatility as both a rapper and an actor. Keefe D, whose real name is Dwayne Keefe Davis, is not a well-known figure in the mainstream music industry. However, he is associated with the infamous Southside Compton Crips. Keefe D's connection to Tupac Shakur primarily revolves around the events leading up to the 1996 event in Las Vegas that eventually led to Tupac's passing. The relationship between Tupac and Keefe D is centered on the events leading up to the passing that took place in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996. Keefe D was allegedly a part of the entourage with Tupac that fateful night. The circumstances surrounding the crime remain shrouded in mystery, with many unanswered questions and conflicting accounts. Keefe D has been interviewed about the incident but has never provided concrete details about the events that transpired. The connection between the two figures remains enigmatic and is often cited as a crucial part of the unsolved mystery surrounding Tupac's passing. The relationship between Tupac Shakur and Keefe D is a controversial and complex aspect of hip-hop history. Tupac's influential career and friendships within the industry are celebrated to this day, while Keefe D's association with the events leading up to Tupac's passing are starting to reveal themselves. To stay updated with the latest rap content, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time at Lime Report.